mean, this is certainly not a brief topic of conversation, but I do remember an article of yours from a couple of years ago on why you're an AI skeptic. And when I read the article, what it really seemed to say is that you're a skeptic that current sort of data-driven machine learning systems will somehow continuously morph themselves into general intelligence. Is now
like breeding a horse until it becomes a diesel engine.
Sure. So my friend, he's come out pretty hard in a similar way against deep neural net models and saying, well, they have no cognitive understanding. They're basically like a giant hash table lookup with clever weighting that's just regurgitating what's fed into them. Yet, I mean, he's spending his research career working on sort of more robust cognitive architecture and neural symbolic based AGI architectures, kind of like what I'm doing, though we each have our own approaches. So I'd say Gary and I are each skeptics of machine learning systems being the right path to AGI. I mean, machine learning in the narrow sense of current sort of data mining, data-driven machine learning systems. But neither of us would describe ourselves as an AI skeptic, right? We're both pretty hardcore AGI optimists because we think that our little group of maverick researchers off in the corner is taking the right approach to building AGI. So I wasn't clear how far your skepticism extends and for what reasons.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. So like, I would never want to yuck your yum and say like, you shouldn't try and figure out what consciousness is, like what intelligence is, and then try and model it and even improve upon it. That's, I don't think that that's like an immoral undertaking. I don't think I know what intelligence is. And I have read a lot of books in which people try to explain what intelligence is. And as far as I can tell, I disagree with all of them.
Well, those two questions, what is intelligence and what is consciousness, that we can't answer ourselves about our own, and then we're modeling it, is the funniest part of the whole situation.
I mean, to me, Lisa, that's not funny at all. I mean, these are just silly hand-wavy terms that people came up to approximately describe aspects of human beings, and to pin down these terms in such detail. I mean, so what? It's not necessarily especially relevant to building immensely powerful artifacts, which can then be in fuzzy and confusing ways described with terms like consciousness and intelligence, just like we describe natural organisms with these terms in fuzzy and confusing ways.
But you're making my point that maybe I didn't explain very well. But the point is, like, we don't need to define those things to be able to do what you're trying to do. Mm-hmm. But yet, when people discuss these terms, they often start there as if that was what we were doing.
You don't need to define beauty to make amazing art. You don't need to define life to do synthetic biology either, right? I mean,
Well, and I think
it's all interesting.